Okie dokie. What's going on out there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. So I'm back here again for another review for My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 2. Technically, Episode 40 as a whole, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This was actually a pretty interesting episode because you get introduced to a couple different people. You get introduced to the Pussycats. One of them, both of them, I guess, are experts with mountain training and the manipulation behind like sand and mountain and earth. And so, I mean, it was crazy because the team, they were out on the road, they got there, and I know what it's like to kind of get dropped off and have to go into training because I used to do cross country back in the day. And like one of the things when you do cross country, they'll sit there and they'll take you somewhere, leave you there, and expect you to get back. And they kind of had to go through the same exact thing, but way times worse because they were expected to go through this wilderness full of these creatures that, of course, were made of sand, but like they were very much so a detriment. And so all of them had to use their power or their quirks to get through it. And I thought that it was really cool seeing them utilize their quirks together. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't even think to panic or worry. Like they instinctively knew they had to go and take care of it and assess the situation. And then, of course, the ones on top, Bakugo, Todoroki, Deku, and Ida. Which I love those for. It's just gonna be really interesting because I feel like Bakugo has gotten so further, but I worry so much that he could easily become a villain. Like I always worry about that. The character that I was most interested in this episode was Koda. Like Koda had some of the funniest things that he did to people. Like the guy with the purple balls, like he freaking like knocked him down. He was trying to be a pervert. Then he got sit in the situation with the girls. But even before that, like Deku was kind of like trying to introduce himself, give him the handshake. He just like whack right to the nads. I was like floored laughing. So these past two episodes more so been like recap, establishing what characters certain are. It's just hard to kind of like gauge the villain side of things because the hero side is so light that the villain side is kind of just like, I know y'all are coming. But I don't know if I care enough to know because it's like a lot of talk and a lot of chatter versus a lot of action. But I do feel like they're going to meet them in the woods. Like, especially the way that my man's is talking like they're exactly where I want them kind of thing. I wonder who tipped them off. I think that's the more deeper thing. It's like, is somebody working within to tip them off about where the kids are located? So I don't know, but it's going to be really interesting moving forward. I'm very excited for the season. I'm not sure how many episodes it exactly has. But the first two episodes, like I said, really weren't like monumental. But the story of Koda and what happened to his parents is the most interesting thing so far this season to me. Especially looking at the next episode because Deku is going to make it his business to try to make him believe. Or at least make him understand that he is not alone, that he has something that he can be hopeful for, and he wants to be there for this kid. I can really tell he sees a lot of himself in this kid because Deku, much as he loves and aspires to be a hero, like he knows what it means to have that dream shattered for something. So I think it's gonna be one of the more interesting parts of this season, if nothing happens. I don't know. Like I haven't read the manga, so I have no idea. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Pretty decent episode, but I'm more than thrilled about what's gonna happen the rest of the season. If you do not know, we do reactions through Stardust. Stardust's application does like 30 seconds. You can react and talk about whatever TV show, movie, or whatnot. You can go down to the description bar below. Check that out. We'll have a reaction for both episodes of season 3 so far, and continue on through the rest of the season. But I'd like to know what you guys think about the episode. So please, if you do go to Stardust, go to the link bar below. It'll take you straight to the website. Make sure you do @JVS so I can know what you guys think. Maybe next time I do a review, I'll feature you guys in my review. All right, keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.